So, hello, this is KDM. And here we have Bruce.
Back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How are you, Bruce?
Hello. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. Holiday mode. So,
We are here to talk about Monarch and you, of course, as an actor.
well, appreciate that. Yeah.
The first question is, you was born in South Korea in Seoul, and you moved then to Jersey, right?
Yeah, I was born in South Korea. Uh, and yeah, moved to Jersey with my family many, many years ago. So, yeah, I left Korea when I was little and rest of history. So, but I was born in Korea, yes.
So, why do you move to Jersey? Because your family moved, or because of
Yeah, my family wanted to move to Jersey. My dad's family lived in Jersey before. So, and he's been visiting Jersey many times, and he said I did too when I was an infant. I just don't remember. So, they just wanted to settle somewhere between New York and New Jersey, and so kind of right in the middle. I mean, Jersey's not that big, but we settled where not too far from New York City. So because down South Jersey is close to Philadelphia and so on. That's where the casinos and the Atlantic cities are. That is located. We were more north of the Jersey where we settled.
When you're
awesome.
now taking a look back on your childhood days, which movies did have the most impression on you? When did you discover your passion for movies or that you are a movie?
My first ever movie, I always talk about other interviews and Amadeus, I'm sure you are familiar with it.
Yes.
The movie about Mozart and Salieri. I still watch that film, believe it or not. Um, it's on my computer. So whenever I need that juice going on, whether you're in trailer before your shoot or before your big meeting or your first table read, that's the movie I go to watch first to get me going again. It's like my energizer bunny when it comes to when it brings me back to the whole actor mode. I still never can stop talking about how wonderful masterpiece that movie is.
True. Good taste.
I so agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. And second movie, which I will talk more later on, but it's a Tombstone. And ironically, we all know who the lead is. So imagine going into this production. Yeah, I'm still getting goosebumps thinking about
Yeah. So, next question. Why
it.
do you want to become an actor?
I originally actually studied as a director. My dad is a pretty known DP. DPs, as you know, it's for director of photography. So he's a cameraman. He's been known in Asia, Japan. So growing up watching him obviously gave me that some sort of I don't know, it's kind of DNA. My mom actually used to be an actress as well in Korea. So born to that family, I guess just a part of the DNA that I wanted to become an actor. But I wanted to try directing first, understand really from the bottom what the whole production is all about. But as you know, you cannot cheat your faith that it comes always destined to what you meant to do, which is acting. So being an actor, you can play any character, any period, any moments that you can imagine. Um, you can just visit there. And we have only one life. But for the actors, we have 1,000 different lives. And for me, that's just a fascinating factor. It's not a, for me, it's not a job. It's just the life it is itself.
So
Uh,
as a filmmaker myself, I know exactly what you mean. So I know exactly what you mean.
I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
During your training as an actor, what was the most important lesson that you learn and still use today?
I went to a school called Lee Strasberg, uh, the Institute of Acting, where actually I studied with our utmost respected actors. Um, Obviously, in Monarch, Mori Yamamoto, we actually went to school together at the same year. So yeah, she was already a star back then, and it was only a matter of time, even almost overdue, that she's having this much spotlight and everything. I'm like, every day I'm watching her and say, "You go, Maury, you go." Um, Lee Strasberg Institute, obviously, it is a method. Their prominent teaching method is method, but for me, that's one of the just skill set or style any actors can learn. And you can always go to learn Adler or other types of acting. But for me, being an actor is all about being in the moment and make it as real. So we all work for. I'm sure you understand, Timo. We work for the audience. If they don't understand or they don't get what your film is about, what your character is about, I don't want them to see Bruce. In Monarch, I want them to see Duho. My other projects, I want them to see that particular character. My showrunners, gracious enough to give me a chance to, portray it. So make it real, because this is not. We are creating something unreal as if it is real. So understand the same fact, then your job will be okay. And believe it or not, our legend, Mr. Kurt Russell, was same thing over and over and over on the set. Make it real. If the audience they don't get it, we're done. We can work all day, 10, 20 hours, work our butt off, getting all that dust and then ice and everything. They don't see that. They only see the final package, the product. They don't believe when they open it. I don't like it. Then we're done.
Mm.
So make it real, and it takes years to go there. And I don't think we can actually ever master it, but we can always try our best to get there for the audience.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way. So let's talk about Duho. If you read between the lines, there's a huge connection between him and Lee Shaw, played by Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
So, is there more behind the character? Is he maybe a member of Monarch or something like that?
I really can talk about like what the production showrunners discussed with me per se, but only thing I can say is that he's one of the close ally that they've been known for years. So I do believe that Duho knows way more than what is been perceived in this series. And obviously, it says it right there on this episode 3. Lee says he's the only friend I got left in this world. Having that major distinction from person like a Shaw, must mean something for the series and for the Monarch. So I don't believe I am one of the Monarch members, but as you know, Monarch has way bigger organization. This a system um, around the world. So he could be related to some East Asia or Korea, Japan side of the Monarch. But your guess is as good as mine, and hopefully it will be more rebuilt in the future. But you can only hope.